I wish we could see eye to eye on Baby Oopsie, but
Oh, fuck. I forgot I got the figure. God damn it. I had to bring the figure up and say, Joe, listen.
he's got the hand that holds like the. Does he come with the ruby?
The fire opal.
The fire opal.
Yes.
Excuse me.
No, it's all right.
All right. So yes, this is one that was highly requested. No, it wasn't. We just, one day I said, "Hey, fuck it, let's watch the Wishmasters," because I kept on saying, "I wish he'd go fuck himself." So yeah, I thought we needed to rewatch these. So I have the old Artisan double pack with Wishmaster and Wishmaster 2 on it. So
Watched it
Wishmaster
on the newest Vestron Blu-ray release that has all 4.
has all 4, right? Yeah, I didn't know that they put that out, but I probably wouldn't have bought it because I got this, Tom. I got this.
I have that as well.
Artisan.
Yes. Lionsgate. And before Artisan, it was Live Entertainment, the fine folks who put out those Silent Night, Deadly Night sequels.
So this is about a djinn, which is a fancy way of saying genie. And, he's there granting wishes and shit, because if somebody...
Not really.
If somebody...
Maybe 3 people out of 18 made a fucking actual wish.
If somebody
he was just asking
does
shit.
3 wishes, the person that releases him, he gets to take over the world or something. It's really not clear. It's kind of muddled on how this whole shit works. But anyway, he's there with
a
pharaoh
can get the person who released them
like
to make 3 wishes.
He's
the
like,
worlds will merge,
wish.
Joe.
Make your last wish so I can take over the world. But then Zoroaster, who is the fucking court magician, even though that's a whole fucking religion, he says, "Nah, man, don't do that. Here, I'm gonna trap you in this ruby." And the djinn just says, "Hey, fuck it. Let's fuck this whole place up." And he does. And then Kurtzman and his buddies do all their special effects shit, and there's all kinds of cool shit going on. I like this whole scene, this whole fucking let's fuck up the Middle Ages type shit, and then boom, let's go to modern day. Because they trapped him in the ruby, or as Tom likes to call it, the fire opal. I thought opals were orange, but what the fuck do I know?
Not much.
And in modern day, I don't know. There's a statue being transported, and Ted Raimi. It falls on Ted Raimi. Ted Raimi's fucking dumb.
All because old Joe Pilato was drinking on the job.
Yeah, so I don't know, the genie's kind of released, the lady rubs it on her tits, and so the genie comes out, and it's like granting wishes, but not really wishes. Like, hey man, wouldn't you like it if this happened? Yeah, I would like that. So that counts as a wish or something. But anyway, it's kind of weird. But he's trying to get this one bitch, this questionably looking woman,
it's Thomas Jane before he transitioned.
She's kind of odd looking. Kind of, at that time, you would always try to find some fox, to play your lead. But I guess they couldn't find a fox or something. Or this.
They got old Punisher in a wig.
Chick was related to somebody. And
Thomas Jane.
And it's the Wishmaster's just fucking with her, trying to get her to make them 3 wishes so he can take over the world and destroy everything or something. And that's the movie in a nutshell. And it's all right. But what's not good is the acting. It's not really... They loaded it up with all their horror buddies. And the difference here is, yes, they're hiring their buddies in this. It's not like an independent film of today where somebody says like, hey, let's get Scout Taylor Compton to come down and film for a day. That way we can put her on the fucking poster like she's the main star of it, even though she's in like a scene or something. They were just throwing their buddies a bone. Like, hey, Tony Todd, come and do this. Hey, Kane Hodder, you can't act for shit, and we know that. Come and do this little scene for us, too. And what are they going to say? No? Fuck no. They're going to take whatever work they can. Reggie Bannister's in it, and he's all right. His scene's kind of funny, It's nice to see old Reg was feeling kind of sad after that last Phantasm, but here he is back in his glory. And you got other assholes that you'll recognize from this and that. Angus Scrim does the voiceover at the beginning. But
George the Buck Flower plays himself.
mm-hmm. I like the movie. I think Andrew Divoff is pretty good, with his weird ass looking smile that he has. Um, you need to make a wish. But yeah, I dig it. The Wishmaster, the Jinn, he looks cool. There's some cool effects, and there's some really shitty digital effects, man. Uh, yeah, that shit's never gonna be looking good. I don't think it looked good then, but god damn, it looks horrible now. Some of this shit, the shit with King Hodder, where they turned him into glass and then go, god damn, that sucked. Uh, but overall, I mean, I like the movie. I don't think I'm gonna like it enough to keep this in my collection. It's like this may be the last time I watch the Wishmaster movies. But I liked it enough to put a shirt together. It's not going on the site, but I'll have it at shows, conventions, and stuff. If you want one, you can hit me up, send me an email or something. But I'd do a little more research before I throw it on the site.
Yeah, I used to fucking love this movie. I remember the opening scene. Well, not the opening scene. Rewatching it this time, I forgot about the whole opening scene where the motherfucker's making the fire opal. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't remember this at all. And fucking we talked about this release whenever the fuck it came out a couple years ago or whatever. And I always thought the massacre at the Persian palace or whatever was longer. There's some good stuff in there for sure. The fucking skeleton ripping out of that guy's body is fucking
That
awesome.
looked good. Yeah.
But as I was watching it this time, I was just like, these motherfuckers aren't really making wishes. Like at one point, the Wishmaster's like, would you like something to drink? Is it too cold in here for you? It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, people smoke more cigarettes than make actual wishes and say, I wish for. That happens like maybe 3 times. I think 2 of them is by old Thomas Jane, and 1 of them is by some other fucking random person. The Kane Hodder kill is fucking dumb. Like, some of these kills, like the Tony Todd one, what the fuck? Like, why are you even doing these things? It's like the movie's directed by an effects dude, and you're fucking get out of the box of water, tee.
And the Jin's
Hey.
been fucking in a statue for like millennium, and he knows who Houdini is, and he's gonna put him in that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to love the movie. Now I like it. There's some great effects in there, as you said. There's a lot of bad digital stuff. The acting's not great. I noticed this time around how cheap a lot of the sets were. The fucking when you're inside the fire opal, it's just a bunch of black sheets with white sheets on the back with red lighting coming through, and it doesn't look good in HD, Joseph.
Well, I didn't have that problem. So shouldn't be in HD. I know everybody wants like, hey, the fucking highest definition possible. No,
Give me more pixels, you fuck. What else was there? Oh, when all the statues are like in their little columns or whatever up on display, you can just tell that's some old shitty foam board that they just kind of put together to look like something. It looked a lot cheaper to me this go around, but it's still pretty fun. I still like it. There's a lot of stuff to be had, but I just don't have that love for it that I used to. That's all right. You get older, you change. If you stayed the same, It is what it is.
Yeah, and like I've said, this is our show. I think one of the things that differentiates ours, aside from nobody watching or listening, is that um, we don't let the fucking nostalgia blind us. If we liked something as teenagers or fucking 15 years ago, doesn't mean we're gonna like it now or fucking try to sell it. As it's a fucking great. No, it's not bad. Like I said, but that's it. I don't feel the need to ever watch this again. There's too much shit that I haven't watched.
And I'm going to say this. I tried looking. I couldn't find anywhere that delivered it or would ship it in the mail. But I guess Andrew Devoff has a brewery. If anybody knows the gentleman or can get a hold of the brewery or close and can send us some beer, let me know, because
Yeah.
I would definitely like to try it, even though all the novelty beer I've had in the past, saying novelty, quote unquote, just because it's fucking his shit, and who knows, it could be fucking like great shit. But all the novelty beer I had before, excluding the Sublime beer, which was just okay, have been fucking complete garbage.
He was set
Looking
up
at
next to me at a show, and he was really nice. He was real cool. He came and talked to me when everything was slow or whatever. Yeah, nice dude.
Yeah, I met him at the first horror convention I ever went to, and he seemed like a nice, genuine guy. So good for him.
Yeah.
Thanks for not being a prick, mate.
All right. We'll talk more about you next week, Andrew Divoff, when we review Wishmaster 2. Evil never
Dies
dies.
tonight. Oh.